Hello everybody. Today I want to make chocolate chip cookies. So first things first, we need to get sugar. So let me go, and it says that we need about a cup of sugar. So I'm just gonna make sure I pour it here, and we have a cup of sugar. I'm so happy. I love sugar. So now that we have the sugar in here, I'm gonna do the little guys, like the really important stuff. So we need to get 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Well, actually I said a half a teaspoon. Let me correct myself. A half a teaspoon of baking powder. But then it says that we need a teaspoon. Let me make sure I get that going. Of baking soda. Oops, making a mess. And if you don't make a mess when you're cooking or baking, you're not cooking and you're not baking. Now, the next part is we need light brown sugar, and it's saying that we need a cup. And I'm gonna pack up the sugar because we all know I like yummy, scrumptious cookies. So we're just gonna really pack this guy in, and there goes the yummy brown sugar. And then we need a little bit, I eyeball it, but I need to get the other one because I got almond. Always read, I got almond extract instead of vanilla extract. So I'll be right back. So now that I got the right ingredients, we're gonna put a little bit of vanilla, and I'm going to give this to my assistant to put back. Now, there's a trick that I've been doing for a long time that I like. Every time that you have to bake with eggs, do not crack the eggs and throw it in case there's an eggshell. Yeah, it's a little more work, but you know what? I like it. I like it because I want to make sure that the cookies are delicious. Just take the time, crack the egg in a bowl, make sure, look at the egg, make sure there's nothing in there, and then you throw it in a bowl. This way it makes sure, and you're just taking care of everything because you want people to enjoy your cookies. So do this little extra process, and it's only an extra plate to clean. Now comes one of my tricks, the butter. So they wanted unsalted butter, then you throw it in. Do not throw this wax paper away. I'm gonna show you what to do with it later. And then look at how little these guys come in, little sizes. I wish I knew. This would have made my life a lot easier. But I make sure to get all the butter. I incorporate everything. So we're gonna get, it says for 1 cup of butter. So now that I have all my little guys, I'm saving this for later, and I'll tell you why. I do need a rag to clean my hands. All right, so now that we got this going on, I'm gonna add a pinch of salt, and we're gonna just put that pinch of salt in there, and now I'm gonna incorporate it and make sure that everybody is happy, and we're mixing it, and we're just gonna incorporate it before I put the flour. Now, some people put the flour first and all that, but to be honest with you, it really doesn't matter because it's all gonna be together and dancing and just having a happy little party. We did that second step. There's no eggshells in a cookie. I cannot tell you how many times I've been excited to eat homemade cookies, and it's been kind of crunchy and not in the good way. So now I'm ready to throw in my 3rd cup of flour, and we're going to just be patient and incorporate. Of course, I was a little too tired to get my mixer out and start using the mixer. And of course, it would have been a lot easier and less, all this labor that I'm putting in. But you know what? It is what it is. And here we are. And we're just going to have fun. Also, it's good to know because many people do not have mixers. So we just have to put the labor of love. And I'll be back to put in the chocolate chip cookies. And I have to teach right after these cookies. And so once we incorporate all this yumminess in this cookie dough, which I wish you could smell it. It just smells so good. And I don't know about you, but there's just something about sugar and butter that just makes me happy. I'm gonna put in the chocolate chip cookies and I'll be right back to give you some more tricks that I use. Okay, so now that I stuck, it said 2 cups of chocolate chip cookies. Of course, I went where my heart was happy and I just kept pouring and pouring. And then I heard like this inside voice that says, Mama, stop. And then I stopped. So here we are. And as you can tell, I do not skimp on chocolate chips. I want every bite, every cookie to have a few bites of the chocolate chips because chocolate chips makes everybody happy. And so now comes the other secret. Now that I've incorporated everything, I'm going to show you the little trick that I use. And so now I want to go back to why I wanted you to save these guys. We do not need Pam or butter. We're going to use this to grease the pan. And so what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing in all that extra grease because it's already there for you. So this one's kind of already used. So then I'm going to get the other one. And this is like a trick that I learned many, many years ago. And I just love it. It's just a way to save on items that you already have. Now, do I have Pam and everything? Of course I do. I love it. But why not? Why not save? You already bought the butter and there's butter all over. Grease it up on the edges, everywhere. Make it happy. This guy is good. This guy I've had for like 25 years. It's a good Wilton. And as you can tell, she has been through many, many miles. I love her. And she actually bakes amazing. I'm the crazy one that if I go to your house or your mom's house and I want to bake, I don't want the new stuff. I want the old stuff. Those are those pots and pans that are like 30, 40 years old. It's like golden to me because they cook so much better. They're conditioned. They're just happy. They know how to cook. They know how to bake. And so now that my cookie sheets are already greased, we are going to have fun. So I'll be right back. All right, so what I tend to do is I get this ice cream scooper and I make sure as I'm scooping it that there's chocolate chips in it. And as I'm going around, I'm checking, making sure, really don't care that they're like so like perfect. All I care about is that they're kind of the same. You know, you don't want like one huge cookie and then one, small cookie. You don't want to skimp. You want everybody to be similar, but have like their own attitude. Like, hi, look at me. Am I a good cookie? Do you want to eat me? Come on, go get a glass of milk or a glass of coffee. I'll wait for you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up our cookies and I am going to let this sit in the fridge for at least an hour because they need to do its happy thing. They need to incorporate together. And if I were to put these in the oven right now, they would just go flat like a pancake, and we don't want that. So in order for you to have a delicious, fluffy, thick cookie, these have to go in the fridge for 1 hour. Well, you could do 20 minutes, but trust me, 1 hour and longer, it's just doing its happy stuff. And we want happy cookies. So there you go. Okay, as I'm talking, show the cookies. So now that our cookies are ready, we will put them inside the fridge to do their happy chill. So we're gonna get one cookie in here to chill. And don't they look cute? Don't they look cute? I like them. They look amazing. And then I'll show you what they look at like in 1 hour. So now, these two are too close together. No. Now you put your oven to preheat at 350. Once it's ready, we are going to put these scrumptious cookies in the oven and really babysit it until you smell cookie, and then you know it's ready. And now I am pulling out these scrumptious, hot. Whoa. 2 hands on this guy. Okay. Scrumptious cookies. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ta-da! Show them. Look how yummy.
Uh-oh, these two connected.
Oh no, we have friends. So now that I've had the cookies cool, my daughter's gonna pick one and show us. Open it. Oh, it's so soft and gooey. Look at that. Oh, how does it taste?
Good.
Mm-hmm. So give it about 15 to 18 minutes or until you feel comfortable and enjoy.